My YouTube family, what's going on, man? Real quick video. Alright, I just had one of my followers, man, was asking me questions about a trailer, and he emailed me, if I'm not mistaken. His name was Ronald, if I'm not mistaken. I gotta check my email. But real quick, I'm gonna just show you guys a video for the ones that's actually going to go buy trailers and they need to know what to look out for. This is a quick video to highlight some of the things you might want to look out for. All right, just real quick, we're gonna go in here. This is reefer trailer. All right, and when you go in here, first thing you want to do is look in here. Boom. Once you look in, the first thing I would suggest that you look at is the belts. Making sure they're not cracked, dry rotted. Same thing. See, I just got new belts, you know, and there's another one right up there. But like I said, I already switched them all out. And here's another one right here. See, another thing that I was told, if you see any belts that are actually fitted inside here and they're real, that's when they're getting thin and worn out on the side. Make sure you check that. And then just overall, I mean, you can't tell from just looking at it that it has any issues. So just make sure the equipment looks overall like well kept, clean. Right now this is not bad, you know, compared to trailers that I've seen. So just look at it overall. Yeah, it might be dirty, a little dust, a little whatever. That's not a big deal, you understand me? And make sure you ask them when the last time they get serviced. But even if they tell you they service it, which everybody gonna tell you they just service their truck, you still want to service your truck and just, you know, change the oil filter. There's a fuel filter you want to change back there. Also battery, real important. Do a battery test too. So write that down. Do a battery test. Make sure your battery's good. And when you do the battery test, it also tests the alternator. Make sure you stay on top of that, okay? So that's what you want to look at overall. There's not much you can see, or I mean, anything out of place is what you're looking for, you know, cracked or just looking bad. All right, now to really know what's going on internally, there's something that's real cool on the display. I'm gonna turn it on. It's gonna get real loud, but this is what I'm gonna tell you. This is what I'm gonna tell you guys. There's a test. It's called a pre-trip test, right? And basically it checks all the components inside the trailer. I mean, it does everything. And it's a pre-trip to make sure that everything's running right and properly before you even go on your and pick up your load. That's what I do now. You know, I turn it on. I do a pre-trip in the morning before I go pick up my load to make sure that the reefer is running properly and it's at 100%. I'm gonna turn it on. It's gonna get pretty loud, but like I said, I'm gonna show you guys how to do the test. So I'm gonna get quiet, but I'll show you guys, and you'll see exactly what you need to do. This is exactly what you need to do when you're looking at the trailer. And if you can't do it, ask the salesman or whoever's selling you to do a pre-trip test right now. Tell them, can you do a pre-trip test right now so I can see the results? Okay, I'm gonna turn it on. It's gonna get real quiet, but I'm gonna show you. It's real easy. All right. Usually when you turn it on, you gotta wait for it to warm up and whatever, and then it's gonna start up. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this. All right. Tells you how many hours. Lets you know if any alarms. You understand me? You just give it a second. It's gonna start up. Status okay. Okay, now it's about to start the pre-trip. Okay, now if you guys didn't see what happened, you push select 2 times and it's gonna go to pre-trip, and then you push equal to start the pre-trip. Okay, that's how I just did that. Okay, but you see the percentage, see electrical current is gonna test that. See, it's gonna go 4%. It's gonna take almost like 5-10 minutes, but it tests every component and make sure everything is running in tip-top shape before it starts. But I'm gonna let it do the pre-trip, and hopefully it goes to 100% and it says I passed the test. All right, but here go. Oh man, I think my battery died on my phone. Okay, just real quick. Damn. Oh, okay, it's still rolling. All right, here's another test that you want to check. This is the most important test too. Looking at the cross frames right here. Cross frames, make sure they're not rusted out, they're not broken or bent. Make sure you check this right here. This is most important right here. Sometimes you might see a trailer that has this going on. This is nothing serious. What happened is sometimes a blowout will cause this issue right here. So it chewed up the fire when the fiberglass, when the tire exploded, the fiberglass shattered. But whatever, I'm gonna eventually get that taken care of. But what you're looking at is the cross frames. Make sure they're sturdy, they're not cracked or anything like that. Okay, you want to make sure that everything's nice and lubed. You know, you want to go underneath the cross frame. This is the most important thing I tell you guys right now. Cross frame, check every one. Go underneath there, crawl if you have to. Get up under there, crawl up under there. Make sure that they look good and they not looking busted up. Look at the wiring too. Make sure the connection's good. You know, you want to do this. This is important. Also, real important, you want to look at these wires right here. Make sure they're not bent, you know, or that they are bruised or anything like that. You know, look at these wires, you know, and then overall, make sure the tires too looking good. Or another thing you want to be on top of when you do, I say that anybody that buys a used trailer, switch out the shock absorbers. That's what you want to do ASAP, just to make sure your tires, you know, just to know where it's at when you buy it. You understand? Switch out the shock absorbers. You understand? You don't have to do it immediately. You can save up your money, get your money up. It's not much. Check the tires. You know, that's typical stuff right there. And just overall the condition of the trailer. All right. But that's basically it right there. You know, make sure the lights, make sure you do all the lights and check the lights. But the most important thing is checking the cross member. This is for dry trailers too. Make sure the cross member is checked out and it looks good. And you'll be all right for the most part. Look underneath here, make sure the air bags are not cracked and dry rotted. Stuff like that, you know, looking over and make sure you check your brake pads too. Make sure the brake pads are nice and thick. You see how those look? Yeah, man. You know, but most important, check those cross members. You understand me? All right, now we're gonna go back and hopefully the pre-trip is done right now. You'll see it say pass, and oh, it's at 36%. My battery's about to die on my phone, so I'm not gonna be able to finish out and complete the pre-trip on my trailer, but I know it's good. I just put it in the shop recently. But that's what you need to know before you buy a trailer. Make sure you guys remember to ask the salesman to do a pre-trip test. I'm gonna cut it off. I gotta get something to eat too. My head getting light. All right, so that's the video all in a nutshell. Just remember, cross frames and do the pre-trip test on the reefer if you're buying a reefer. And check the lights, make sure all your lights, ABS lights, everything is operating. The inside, I got a load, that's why I can't go in there and show you guys, but for the most part, just making sure there ain't no big holes inside the walls of the trailer. and we'll go from there. But yeah, right now I'm in Florida. I'm about to go in here and grab something to eat. No, I'm about to go to the Waffle House, for a matter of fact. I'm tired of eating Subway. But okay, I'll get back with you guys later. All right, later.